Anyways, what's up guys? Welcome to my, I guess, part 2 of my pack opening. But this time, I'm just gonna go talk about the stuff I got and whether or not, in my opinion, buying the, the packs are a value to you. And in my opinion, for me, the amount of money that I spent, right? This is 50 bucks. Like I said in the other video that I got a discount on it, so I didn't pay 50 bucks. But this is how much people are buying the deluxe airdrop for. I can't imagine what the ultimate airdrop is going to be like, but I got the deluxe airdrop, and for $50, I felt like I got zero value for how much someone would pay for it. You know, you're spending 50 bucks and you're getting no value back, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now, right now, I'm gonna go to the customization. Right, I burned, or not, I keep saying burned because Call of Duty has that, you know, you burn duplicates and all that stuff. Now, anyways, for me, right, if you look at my old video, I got like a lot of cards, right? I burned or scrapped every single card, right? That was either not a rare or was not a camo. And I scrapped many of the camos, right? I got plenty of Lancer camos, but I only kept I kept 3, right? But I had like about 5 to 6 different Lancers camos, and I burned all except for 3, right? With $50 worth of packs, after burning, if you don't believe me, I'll go run. I'm gonna go run to Versus and Manage Bounties, right? You can watch that last video. These are all the bounties I have left over, right? I scrapped all of them. And even after I scrapped all of them, after buying the ultimate airdrop, which is $50, right? I only was left over with 1,000 scrap. 1,000 scrap. And let me tell you something, to get this purple trippy Lancer, let's say this, like, okay, yeah man, all you have to do is when you get, you know, you can just keep leveling up, you play the game, and when you don't like the ones that you want, you just scrap them, and then you can potentially buy the one you want. The legendary purple trippy Lancer is 2,400 scrap to create. I burned $50 worth, almost $50 worth of cards. I only got 1,000 scrap. Basically, you're telling me that legendary is worth $150. Assuming you didn't get that inside one of your packs, it's worth $150. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I feel like this is worse than Call of Duty's Black Ops 3's microtransactions, because at least in that you can get the stuff that you want. At least in that. I'm not talking about guns, all right? I'm not talking about the guns part of the Black Ops 3 where you have to get DLC guns through the black market. That's unacceptable. But I'm talking about in terms of cosmetic stuff, because this is what Gears offers. They offer cosmetic stuff. They don't offer anything like a different gun, all right? For purely cosmetic stuff in Call of Duty, you open up a pack, you're gonna get that. You know what I mean? More often than not, you'll probably get it for a gun you'll use. It may not be the legendary ones, but more often than not, you'll probably get it for a gun you use. But in Gears of War, for this, like a lot of the unlocks that I got, or the legendaries that I got, which I scrapped them, were for the long shot. Were for pickup weapons. Pickup weapons that you don't start with those. The long shot, you don't start with that. You probably start with that on Horde mode, but you don't start with that on multiplayer. I play multiplayer. I don't play Horde. I don't even play campaign that much. And for like all the customizable stuff that I unlocked for the long shot, that makes 0 sense, because either one, when I pick up the long shot, I might get a couple kills with it, but that's the end of the round. Then the next round, the long shot may not spawn, or B, that your teammates pick up the long shot before you do. Your enemies may pick up the long shot before you do. Then you'll never get to see that in your hand. You'll hardly ever get to see that in your hand. That makes 0 sense. They did that on purpose. They literally did that on purpose, so you can spend more money on the game. It's understandable if the unlocks or the skins that you get only applied for the Lancer, Nash's Snub Pistol, and the Hammer Burst, because and the Enforcer as well, because those are the only guns that you start with. But the fact that it's in all the other guns makes 0 sense. I got the long shot. If you go back and watch it, I got the long shot a couple times, and I got like a legendary long shot. I sold it. Why? Because I'm never gonna pick up the long shot. Hardly ever gonna pick up the long shot. and I barely see it. I barely see it in character skins. Like, this is like, yo, this is, from in my opinion, right? The reason why Gears did this is because, like, first of all, if you guys don't really play Gears, Gears 3 and Gears Judgment and Gears Ultimate Edition, right? To get the skins that you want, what you do is that you pay $5 for it. You pay two to $5 for it, and you pay like $7 to give you like a pack of 3 or 4, right? But then again, Gears of War is not like, not many people play Gears of War, like compared to Call of Duty or compared to Battlefield, right? It's a difficult game. That's why not many casuals play the game after its launch. So the reason why they did this is so the diehards that want all the skins have to pay this much money to get the skins. It's $50 worth of stuff got me 1,000 scrap. What can I buy with that? I'm gonna buy a swarm because, like, oh, by the way, you're really getting cool swarms, right? I can spend what, 600 scrap to get this swarm that looks the same like the rest of them. They all look identical. At least with the locusts look different. You know what I mean? They have different armor. They have dark armor, white armor, or Savage Cantus versus the Cantus. They look different, which is the reason why people like the Savage Cantus. You know, they all look different. The swarm looks like the same. They're the same. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys, if some of you diehard Gears fans, you really want to spend this much money, I might get this one. This looks actually pretty sick. The Indigo one. If some of you guys really want to spend this much money on it, by all means, I'm not stopping you. I'm just trying to show you guys what you're getting, what I got, and what you could possibly get. But man, $50 only gets me 1,000 scrap, and it barely gives me that many stuff that I want. Is absolutely ridiculous, you know. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about that. How long was this video? This video was 7 minutes long. Just, if you really want to get it, that's fine with me. I don't really care. It's your money at the end of the day. But $50 for me, I didn't see the value of that. $50, I could definitely get bought a different game with that, right? The game that I would have played longer. You know what I mean? I just spent, well, I didn't, like I said, I didn't spend $50 because I got a discount on it. But if I did actually spend $50, I spent $50 for stuff that I scrapped and I would never even see again. And the thing is that you guys can say, oh, they're in different games, you know, that's what everybody's doing, but I don't think it's to this degree. You know what I mean? So, whatever, that's all I gotta say about this, guys. Leave a comment and tell me what you think about it. Peace.